everyone, welcome to our channel, Coding Classmates. My name is Zach and I will be your co-host along with my YouTube partner David, who records the videos. This will be the first of many videos that will teach you how to program regardless of what language you are interested in. At the beginning of each video, I will go over with you what our goal is that we want to accomplish. Before we start, we just want you to know that we are here to teach you, so if you have any questions or you want us to go more in depth in a subject or even cover a specific topic or language, don't be shy to let us know in the comment section below. Also, if you feel that a certain video gives you value, feel free to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Just remember, knowledge is power, and the more knowledge you have, the more successful you will be in your career and in life. We should always approach learning something new with a beginner's mindset, no matter how easy or hard the topic is. With that being said, let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is download a program that will allow us to write our code in. What we like to use is a program called Visual Studio Code, which is a source code editor made by Microsoft for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. When you click on the web page, you'll see a big blue button that says Download for Mac OS, Linux, or Windows. After we unzip this, we're going to put our program into the Applications folder. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to go in and open up Visual Studio Code. So we're going to create a new file. And then you can just follow me as I type. So for every new file, what we're going to do is include some libraries. And don't worry if you don't understand what's happening. It'll all make sense. We're going to explain everything later in later videos. Every new program needs to start with a main function, and this is the starting entry point of every program you will write. I think it's important to discuss what a function is. In simple terms, it's a block of code that can be reused over and over again. Every function you write takes some input and produces an output. Other words you might hear for a function are procedure, method, routine, or subroutine, but these may be in other languages. Alright, now we're going to print something to the screen so you can actually see what you're doing. Make sure that you follow along carefully because every character that we type matters. Except in between the quotes is whatever you want to type. If you want to type, my name is blank, you could write that and that would be printed to the screen. Alright, now we're going to save the file. When you name it, you have to make sure you put the extension. Remember, every file has an extension at the end of it. In this case, it's going to be .c file because we're writing a C program. So now you're going to go over to the top and press New Terminal, and this would bring up a built-in terminal within Visual Studio Code. now David is using the clear command to remove everything above the current line. Now to run our program, we need to turn the code that we wrote into machine code, or zeros and ones, so the machine can understand it. So here we're going to get an error because David wasn't in the right directory, or folder if you want to call it that. So what we need to do is we need to change into the same folder or directory that the program is in. If you click the up arrow, you can see the previous commands that you typed, so you don't have to retype the whole thing. So as you can see, hello world printed to the screen, but unfortunately we can't differentiate between the words and the command prompt. So what we're going to do is we're going to insert a new line character that returns to the next line underneath it. So we just completed our first program, and what David is doing now, he's putting comments at each line so we know what each line did. There's two ways to make comments, a double slash, or there's another way that we'll talk about later. And all this information will be in a GitHub that you can click on to see what code we wrote, and we will leave that in the description below. So thanks for watching, guys, and if you found this information useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.